Hey, how is everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna do it's probably gonna be a short stream. I have to go pick up I have to go pick up my daughter in like an hour. So, yeah, it's gonna be a short stream. I'm Stefan for everybody new. This is the White Dog Tarot. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're gonna be doing some free readings today. If you're new to my show, all my live shows are free. Every show we have free chat questions where you can ask me anything. And when I'm not mobile streaming, I have open phone lines if anyone ever would like to call on the show. I do offer private readings as well. I do hour sessions for 75 and half hour for 40, and beginner tarot lessons as well, and parties and events and whatever you like. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hey, Priyanshi, it's so good to see you. Guys, today's a really special day for me. Last year on today's date, one of my best, well, yeah, my best friend and daughter, Uma. Well, she's not actually my daughter. She was my year and a half old dog. She died last November 3rd. Right in front of me. She got hit by a car that was going really fast. And it was actually the day that I almost lost my life too. It's still weird to think about how I managed to walk away with my own life. But yeah, so lots of feelings today, more than normal. I really consider today's date of last year probably like probably the most important moment of my life. It's really what like changed me forever. I guess spirit wasn't ready for me to move on to the next life. So I really consider it to be like the first domino to fall that really led me here, led me to quit my very superficial, shallow life and career to do this for free. So yeah, I'm really grateful to everybody and to Uma. Yeah. Absence definitely makes the heart grow fonder for passed over loved ones. Not so much exes. Absence definitely does not make the heart grow fonder for me with that. But yeah. Hey, great to see everybody new. Sorry if I missed some comments. I'm Stefan for everybody new. Sorry that you guys all are catching catching me for the first time on an overly emotional note. Today's the anniversary that my dog Uma died. My giant white dog. I mean, I still have two more. So, in hindsight, 3 might have been too many, but very grateful to her for the lesson. For whatever reason, it really woke up some fucking unexplainable, dormant, I guess, intuition that I had. Yeah. I mean, I know you guys won't judge me. You guys like tarot, but it's still hard to explain. I still don't understand it, why it happened. Um, why like a switch just flipped on out of nowhere that I can't shut off, with dreams, being able to like feel people's thoughts. But um, I will tell you, once I realized that maybe I wasn't supposed to try and keep understanding why, and just kind of accepting what is, that's when my life really fucking changed. So, oh, thanks, Clover. I appreciate you. Yeah. Where are you guys chatting from? And to everybody new, thank you so much for finding my show. Um, through that first domino on November 3rd of last year that led me here, um, I really just kind of out of nowhere had this message about starting the show, really to just do something different, you know? I mean, damn, there's so many amazing readers, most of them much more successful on YouTube than me. But I found that every tarot show is exactly the same, what they do. So I just wanted to kind of do something different that hadn't been done before, you know? Um, so I had the fucking crazy idea to start a completely free to all show, really about you guys, not so much about general signs, all signs readings. I mean, damn, I've had such personal experiences with tarot. I know all of you have too. And for everybody who's had a personal experience through a general reading, I can only express what it's like to have one that's specific for you. So I guess with that in mind, I wanted to start a free show, um, to offer that to people, just to help any way I can, or at least try to help. Really just go through the same shit that I've had to go through in my life. A lot of pain and tough lessons and trauma and lots of deaths. Um, but yeah, so guys, please feel free to subscribe. All my shows are free. And when I'm not mobile streaming, I have a live caller show. It's completely free. It's an open phone line caller show. Anybody can call on the show for free, get a reading, or just talk. You know, sometimes I feel like I've really done my job when I have a caller come on, and we don't even need to pull cards to solve the problem. So I've always been a problem solver. I guess that's the one good carryover from my um, corporate suit and tie life before this. So, oh, thanks, Clover. Appreciate you. I mean, to me, I want us all to be brave. I've had to go through a lot of the really hard things in my life alone. Um, and I recognize that I'm definitely built different, to be able to do that with no support around me. Um, but, my hope is that I can like be here to give other people strength, you know, to do right by themselves, to do something that makes them happy, to take a chance on being brave, doing something different. being brave enough to stop listening to what other people tell you is right for you, to stop being so worried about how you're going to be viewed for making the right choice for yourself, whether it's with a job, a relationship, whatever. And an uncomfortable truth that I had to discover that I think in a lot of ways set me free was understanding that. And to everybody out there who's surrounded or surrounds themselves with a lot of people who pretend to be your friend, pretend to support you, you'll know very quickly who should be in your life based on how they respond and react when you start making choices for yourself and stop making choices to make other people happy or to fit in. So I mean, I definitely have a lot less friends than I did a year or two ago, but I mean, I almost feel like I should redact that statement. I mean, less friends? Are those even fucking really friends? No, those aren't friends. Real friends are gonna like celebrate what makes you happy. They're not gonna try to tell you what you should do. And then ostracize you for doing something different. Quality over quantity, I couldn't agree more, galacticness. I've definitely adapted that mindset. Ooh, ringing in my ear. I've definitely adapted that mindset to dating now too. Over the last year. Oh, you're sweet. You can give me a hug. I feel your hug. And Clover, it's really great to meet you. Thanks for finding my weird show. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Tia. And guys, I just started this show in February. And I kind of went and detached from Portugal. Como vai? Fala português. Eu aprendo português. Você fala português? Tudo bem, tudo bem. Am I Portuguese? Tia, you know I'm not Portuguese. I'm very, very Italian. I'm like, yeah, and just like a little bit golden retriever. Okay, Shannon. But yeah, it's really great to have everybody. I appreciate everybody who keeps coming back every week. Like I said, you know, and something that I share with other people who want to try something new, it's really about doing it for the right reasons, because anything that's meant for you truly is not supposed to be easy. I had no illusions that I was going to wake up after a week, going viral. And that's certainly not my goal. That's why I don't really make shorts or focus on it too much. But, I really didn't know what to expect. I did know that it takes a lot of channels the better part of like a year to hit certain milestones with like views and viewers, and I guess against all odds somehow en route to being well early. So thanks, Clover. Clover, do you like tarot, or did you just stumble on me? And guys, I'm sorry I can't stream longer. I'm running a little short on time. Tia, he reached out to you? Good. Golden retrievers are your fave? Actually, you know what? I don't know. At one point, someone I used to spend a good amount of time with, she told me that I reminded her of a wild horse. So that might be more accurate than a golden retriever, because truthfully, I would consider myself many things, and a people pleaser is definitely not one of them. And maybe a golden retriever might fall under that umbrella. I mean, I do have a pretty thick head of hair, pretty thick mane. Clover, let's pull a card for you, just because you're very kind. And I appreciate you saying such nice things. So, Colombe, nice to meet you. I'm going to go grab some water real quick. 1 second, guys. Hey, Shannon. Okay. And that's Indy behind me. Indy's the little mascot on my page. He's a big boy. He's like 135 pounds. You said you love my picture assembly on my wall? Oh, thank you. I mean, I guess I do have a competitive edge. My father's a professional photographer, so I kind of grew up in his gallery. And I used to manage, or I used to work at his gallery, so I do have a lot of photos. Okay. Hey, Marianne. Okay, Clover in Portugal. Clover, let's get a message for you. Let's see what your secret powers are and hidden strengths. Clover, Portugal's probably in my top 3 for next places I'm gonna go. I have some friends there, and I'd really like to go surfing there. Truth be told, most of my Portuguese is like that I know is like Brazilian, not from Portugal. So okay. All right, Clover. Have you ever had a reading before? And what's your name, by the way? Now that we're friends, I feel like I should know it. Yeah, in real life. This is real life. You don't think this is real life? I mean, damn. Part of my mission statement is making this show authentically and wholeheartedly an extension of who I am outside. So, outside of the show. for the most part. I mean, yeah. I do have to wind back my sexual energy a little bit on this show, but Diana. What a lovely name, Diana. It's such a pleasure to meet you. Well, Diana, let's make sure that we stay in touch. Guys, please feel free to follow me on Instagram too. And just, if you want to say hi. I love hearing from all of you. I get so many emails and messages every day. So, Tia, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. You have to debrief me on what happened with your conversation. All right, Clover. Have you had a reading before? Let's see what the universe wants you to know. What your secret powers are and hidden strengths. I always look at these as things that we're inherently born with that make us like the best part of who we are. And a lot of times we're not even really aware that they're strengths, like we don't always self-actualize them. Like our ability to like lead with unconditional love, or be decisive, whatever it is. And to me, when we really step into that and try to lead with those qualities in every aspect of our life, to me, that's really when we start living our best lives, or start, navigating towards one of our higher timelines. When we really step into who we are and we're not ashamed of any part of ourselves, that allows us to make decisions freely and like with complete autonomy, and not being afraid of like, oh, I'm so financially stable here, even though I'm miserable. Maybe I should just stay here forever. Or, hey, I don't love this person, but I'm comfortable. Those are the things that keep us stagnant. So, okay. What's up, Grayson? Great to meet you. All right, Spirit, tell me about my new friend Diana in Portugal. All right, Diana, take a nice deep breath in and out for me. Diana, you have such nice energy. Sometimes when I do this, I get a little bit nervous because I pick up on people's anxiety. You're like one giant big hug. Okay. Hazel, you're thinking about getting a tattoo. Does it hurt? Yes, it does. But I like the pain. To me, that's, through pain and suffering comes enlightenment, as they say. I have most of my body done. My front, my back. What do you mean, is it worth it? I mean, it's not like a couch, it's something that means something to you. That's good, Tia. Some spots hurt worse than others, I'll tell you that. This hurts, and the butt really hurts in the back, so. Okay, enough. Sorry, Clover, I'm getting distracted. I haven't even done a reading yet. All right, Spirit, tell me about Clover's secret powers, hidden strengths. Love this. Ooh, damn. Clover, this is interesting energy. Let me just take inventory. Do you have Earth sign placements? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in any of your three? Or Venus? This is what I'm picking up for you. And some of this stuff you might know about yourself, some of it you might not. You are very grounded. People consider you to be someone that they can go to for advice. You're very generous, whether you have a lot or a little. You actually, whether you perceive yourself to be this or not, money comes easily to you. You are not somebody that needs to slave away working 40 hours a week to make a living. If you're not a parent, you're going to be a great parent. I don't know why I just got no shoes. Do you not like to wear shoes? Do you have plants in your house too? I just got that. I don't know why. You have an unbelievable imagination. Very creative. Like almost kind of like sometimes it could be perceived in a bad way, but you have your imagination, like the head in the clouds energy, it's a strength of yours. It kind of keeps you like free because you're so grounded in like practical stuff, but you have this like beautiful imagination, very creative when it comes to like ideas. You're creative artistically, and it doesn't have to mean in a traditional sense. Like you can draw. You just have this beautiful imagination to create stuff. This is hilarious. I've never seen this show up as a superpower or hidden strength. Do you not like to wear shoes? I don't know why I keep getting that. What the hell does this mean? Hold on, I have to understand this better. What is this? You have like your shadow side is like your strength. You have a lot of sexual energy too. Like you're very alluring to people. I don't know, sometimes people kind of look at you as like a drug. It's kind of funny. Like people see you as like, people get obsessed with you. Did you grow up religious? I just got that too. Like church. You did? Okay, yeah. What else? You definitely value your freedom, for sure. Do you think about marriage? Are you married? I can't tell. I'm either getting extremely committal energy or non-committal energy, like nothing in the middle. Also, if you've been thinking about moving, you should. Or it's okay to go for it if you've been thinking about moving. Did you lose somebody recently? Did you lose somebody recently? Did somebody die? You're 15. Okay. I'll try to keep this not R-rated. You did? Somebody did die recently? That was such a strong message that came through. What is this? I'm getting a weird message. Okay. You have really strong intuition too, Diana. I don't think you really tap into it. It's not so much intuition. You're probably like, Stefan, what the hell do you mean? It's more an energy of, I want you to trust yourself. Listen to yourself. I don't know, you have like a guiding star. You have very healing energy too. And Diana, when you're finished with high school, your creativity is going to be like your north node. Following your dreams, quite literally, even if people tell you like that's not practical, following your dreams is going to lead to so much success when you get older. And I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, but if you care deeply about something and you feel connected to it, it's so easy to put all your energy into something because it doesn't feel like work. So write your ideas down too. Write your ideas down too. I'm still a little confused about this dynamic. This is strange, but is this like, okay. No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. This can, like, guys, I don't ever take shit here or in this direction. It's just not who I am usually. This can be like dark arts. This can be like an occult or like bad magic. Like a coven. I don't think I've ever used that word on this show before. I don't know what this is. I'm going to ignore it. Okay. But Clover, or Diana, it's great to meet you. And thank you for letting me do your reading. Obrigado. Okay, who's next? You're so welcome. Janada. All right, Hazel, what's on your mind? And guys, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps my show. And if anybody would like a private reading, I do 30-minute readings for $40 off air, and we can FaceTime. And I do 1 hour for $75. And please feel free to connect with me through Instagram or through email. It's in all my video descriptions and on my channel page. And I'm Stefan for everybody new. Tia, if you're still here, I'm really happy to hear he reached out to you. But yeah, you guys should have a conversation. I don't want to give you personal advice like this over chat, but seems like there's a lot to be talked about with him. And it seems like maybe I know, listen, I love you because you are somebody who holds yourself accountable, which I think is like a rarity. It's less common than we think. But in the same note, that's the way he handled it was, it bothers me, you know? Like, you may have been at fault for what you said, but, I mean, you didn't do anything egregious. And I think the way he handled that was arguably kind of worse, the way he treated you after, than maybe what you said. And again, I know that could be a slippery slope, but that's not cool. You don't do that. I think he just showed you a couple really old wounds that could come up. So oh, sure, Hazel. Have you had a reading before? Where do you live, by the way? Just Tia, if you really care about him, just, speak from your heart, be open, be honest. Just remember, guys, relationships, you win together, you lose together. Because if you get into an argument with somebody you love and you feel like you've won something over them, nobody really fucking wins. So I'm Stefan, Diana. You've never had a reading, Hazel? Okay. I'd be honored. Let's see what we need to know. Hazel, where do you live? And I take it you're at least 17. Very strange. We've been getting like a tiny little influx. It's not like a problem of like 11 and 12-year-olds finding my show, which is weird because I definitely have every episode marked not for kids. So okay. Ah, England, cool. I'm in New York. We have a lot of White Dog subscribers from England. Quite a few. All right, Hazel, let's see what's going on. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? That always helps me get clearer messages. What do you do for work? Are you in a relationship? Okay. And guys, I stream every day, so set your notifications. Oh, super cool. You're a fighter? You box? I love that. That's really interesting. Well, Hazel, I'm 37. I have a 12-year-old. All those days are long behind me. I again, my personal feeling, and has anything to do with boxing. I'm definitely against violence now. I used to get into a lot of fights. I mean, I've my 20s. I'm missing a couple teeth, lots of facial scars. I think that's really cool, though. All right, Spirit, what do we need to tell Hazel? Well, good luck. Is there a way I can watch your fight? Okay. Spirit, what's Hazel's overall energy lately? Oh my gosh. What a duality. I've never seen this come out like this for your overall energy. I got the sun and the moon. Holy shit. Why? Over what? Wow. Have you been thinking about traveling? This feels like recently present energy. I feel like you go back and forth between really wanting to be your authentic true self, feeling comfortable in your own skin. And I don't know, hiding a lot. I think you keep a lot of emotions, like a lot of deep emotions, kind of under wraps. I mean, you definitely have this really warm, beautiful energy. I think sometimes you're afraid to show. Are you a night owl? What happened recent past? Oof. This is such a specific message. I'm sorry if this doesn't apply to you. Did you have legal trouble recently? Or did somebody around you get arrested or go to jail? Or what are you feeling trapped about? Damn, Hazel, this is crazy. This is such an intense reading. Were you feeling trapped about, I don't know, have you been in your head about an ending? Having to leave? I'm getting an energy of feeling trapped about a choice you have to make regarding your past. This is about a person? I feel like you've been trying to let go of some unhealthy habits, patterns. Doesn't have to be like drinking. Be careful of what you're choosing and who you're choosing, okay? I think you get swept up, like physical stuff sometimes. Kind of clouds your judgment a little bit with people or choosing. This is such a strange reading. I don't even really know what to make of this. I wish I had you on the phone for this reading. I have so many questions. What is the biggest blockage for Hazel right now? Hey, Hazel, I don't know if this applies. Be careful. I'm seeing some really weird energy. Hazel, you can rewind. I can't repeat. Mostly because I don't even really remember what I said. You can rewind the video, okay? And usually we timestamp. Hey, Samantha. Nice to see you again as well. Hey, Hazel, please be careful about the choices you're making, okay? Just remember, try to be intentional, no deception. I'm just a little, I don't know what this is about. Okay. Damn, you have a lot of, I feel like you have a lot of people in your energy. Hey, you're kind of a player, aren't you? I feel, I don't know. No, hey, no judgments here, okay? This is a judgment-free zone. I'd have 0 subscribers if people judged me for what I, Just make sure you're being honest with people, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, be careful, okay? I asked if you had like legal issues or if somebody went to. I'm getting a couple messages. Something either about someone going to jail or just feeling kind of trapped in the past and trying to escape the past. Just listen, you have a lot of really heavy shit going on, okay? This is like kind of blowing my mind. I'm truthfully, I'm probably going to take a picture of this and then think about it later for when I see you again. Just be careful like the sex-based connections that are not healthy, like codependent kind of unhealthy connections. And again, honesty, openness, and clarity with other people. One, it's the way we feel the most like ourselves, and it makes us feel the most confident in who we are. Is always the best policy over keeping secrets. Okay. I mean, truthfully, to me, I feel like if you have to lie about the things you do to people, and I'm not saying you do, just it's just kind of coming to me with this energy and this energy. I mean, if you have to lie to people about the choices you make or the things you do or things that you don't want to share with other people, I mean that means that you, I think a lot of times, are ashamed of who you are. I mean, I am somebody who's made a ton of fucking mistakes, but you know, part of me feeling like my authentic true self, which is part of the sun energy, it's being comfortable in your own skin. I mean, I will pull all my fucking skeletons out to talk about. You know, I'm not ashamed of who I am. I've definitely felt ashamed of choices that I've made in the past. But to me, that's how you fucking grow. So, a lot of people like you. A lot of people find you attractive. I feel like you get a lot of attention. Just make sure you're being open and honest with people about what your intentions are. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, Tia. Love you. Guys, I have to go. I just realized it's 4:30. I have to go pick up my daughter. Sorry for the short stream. Love everybody. It's so great to meet everybody new. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. I'll be back tomorrow. And if anybody would like a private reading, just connect with me on Instagram or through email. Tia, I'll shoot you an email when I get back, okay? All right, bye guys.